Hey guys, welcome back to the Lucy Show. Hope you guys are all doing well. It's been a while, and if you were watching my magic playlist on this channel or just following my stories on Instagram or on TikTok, then you probably saw that yesterday I lived my wildest dreams and I had so much fun becoming a mermaid. Long story short, I went to a friend's place and well, I'm friends with the mother and the daughter was like, "Let's be mermaids." And she has this like I think it's a mermaid tail that she bought years ago from I want to say SeaWorld or like one of those water parks or something like that. And we took turns wearing the mermaid tail and then basically pretending to be mermaids. And I had the time of my life doing that. Um, and then I went a little ham. I was drinking wine with the mother, so my also my friend, and I just had way too much wine, and I was pretty much dead like all day today. I could not function. I could not bring my body to function until probably like 4 p.m. But anyways, last night I drank way too much wine. Probably not the best combo, but I didn't bump my head or anything while I was swimming in the pool with my mermaid tail. But when I took a shower, I don't know why I thought it was a drunkenly good idea to grab my friends, so the mother's hot pink hair dye conditioner. It's like this hot pink hair dye conditioner. I swear I've taken a shower at their place before and I've probably seen that. And the sober me would not do that, but the drunken Lucy would. I just grabbed the conditioner, I guess, without even thinking twice, and I just used it as if I'm just like conditioning my hair, and everything was red because it's like hot pink. And I guess I didn't even do an even job, but I had it sit in my hair for like a little while. Then I washed it off. And it's not hot pink, it's like baby pink, and it's just somehow like one side of my hair. The bottom parts became this weird darker pink, and then the right side is just like not pink at all. So now I basically have uneven baby pink hair, but it's okay. I kind of like it. It was really funny because after I dyed my hair, um, the the girl, so the daughter was like, she's like, "You've become like you're like a real mermaid," because apparently in mermaid TV shows or movies, I think she's referring to like some type of a cartoon where the mermaid had to like the person's hair color changes when they become a mermaid. So it became a real life mermaid last night and also dye my hair like they do in the movies. I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Hi there, Larry. Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. That Boy Productions. Thank you. And by the way, guys, as per usual, do check out the links I have down in the description below if you are interested in some free stonks or crypto. Using the link down below, you can deposit $100 into MooMOO professional stock trading app and get your up to 13 free stocks valued over $30,000. And always, always kindly smash that like button for my wannabe Thanos look. I forget which stone I'm missing, but this is a blue sapphire, green emerald, and then that one I think is a pink ruby, sapphire. I forget out of the infinity stones which other colors I'm missing, but you bet I will eventually land those. I personally I like jewelry, and I also like Marvel, and I've always been jealous of Thanos and his infinity stones. So I think eventually I will get all the colors of the infinity stones that he has. And then I'll wear it on my hands and go to Disneyland or something. I've seen people at Disney with the actual like Thanos hand. I don't know where they bought that. Maybe you can buy it at Disney, but Disney's so large and I've visited many, many of the shops. I feel like there's still a whole bunch of other shops that I have not hit. But yeah, sharing that story with you, I feel like what I really, really learned was I have a semi drinking problem. I don't have a drinking problem, as in I feel like I'm an alcoholic, because I could go months or even years, I think, without drinking alcohol or wanting to. But I just have a problem where, like, whenever I'm around people and they are like, let's do 2 bottles of wine between the two of us, I seem to not be able to say no, which is what happened last night. I don't know how to say no when I'm already like drinking. So I'm not going to say I'm quitting alcohol completely, but I think I'm going to keep it very PG for myself, for as long as I can. And I always say this after, I get completely hammered, and I had the worst hangover this morning. I didn't drink to the point where like I puked out of control, but I basically like made myself puke to try to feel better, but nothing really came out in the morning except for water. And I couldn't really even, like, I just felt like puking the whole time in the morning. It was just like a horrible feeling. And I always hate myself afterwards. I don't know why. I don't know why I do this to myself, basically. I don't even think I like the taste of just pure alcohol. Like, there's just no part of me that's like, I need to taste the taste of vodka or tequila ever in my life. But it's just been a thing. Like, I always end up drinking when I'm with friends. Uh, Miles Connor's like, looks great on. Thank you. Hi there, Jenny, Jen Roar. So, yeah, I don't really have a drinking problem, but I think drinking is a problem maker for me. I basically wasted a day, and I can't count the amount of days or hours of my life I have lost where I can't really function fully and enjoy like a meal. So, if yesterday was a gentle reminder of any sort, I think I'm going to start saying more yes to even Coca Cola than wine or any other types of alcohol, because like Coca Cola, the most it will do, and if I drink Coke Zero, that won't even make me fat. Um, yeah, but the most thing I worry about with like Coca Cola is just that I'm gonna get fat or just start snacking too much. But aside from that, I can't not function. It's not like I have problems functioning with my life when I drink like even a liter of Coke. What do you like to drink anyways? Dr. Pikachu's asking. I'm allergic to alcohol, Style Cool says. I wish I was allergic to alcohol. I mean, I'm probably going to start to tell people that from now on. I'm just gonna be like, I can't have wine with you because I'm allergic to alcohol. Uh, I rather drink soda, Syndicate Hunter says. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I probably need to just go back to that because I do enjoy the taste of soda more than I do the taste of alcohol. But I always just end up saying yes to alcohol and then not really knowing to say no. Uh, I'm wait. Oh, sorry. What do you like to drink anyways? I like different drinks for different occasions. So I think it's like pina coladas when I am at resorts. It's just a thing. But I like virgin pina coladas too. So I feel like if I go to resorts anytime soon, I probably get like virgin pina coladas on the beach. In terms of, depends on where I am. Like, sometimes I like to do like a dirty martini just for the heck of it. And I do like olives. Um, that's basically like pure alcohol with some olive juice, in my opinion. Um, I like anything sour, so like whiskey sours, those type of drinks. I usually get the prettiest drink. So wherever I go, I usually just ask for the best picture worthy, cute, sweet tasting cocktail at any restaurant. So usually that's what I do. All right. Oh yeah, and I haven't really been watching anything on Netflix. I feel like I'm just a changed person now after my trip. I don't know when I'll change back to that old me that stays up really late and watches Netflix every single day. But I have not been watching Netflix. I haven't even opened up Netflix. for this entire time that I've been back. And I feel bad because I'm paying for Netflix. I'm paying it for Netflix. I'm sharing it with like my family. So it's fine, I guess. No need to cancel. But I definitely feel like I'm not watching my money's worth of Netflix anymore. The only thing I really, really want to watch though is I told you guys Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling's The Gray Man, which if you guys watched it, let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about it. Uh, that is the only movie I think on Netflix that I feel like I have to watch. Aside from that, in theaters, I still didn't watch Thor: Love and Thunder. I do want to watch that one, and or the Jurassic movie. Did anybody watch the Jurassic movie? I That's something that I was planning on maybe watching. Okay. Uh Wanted to share with you guys just all this stuff on the stream that I'm reading and it's freaking me out about global warming and climate change. I mean, I feel like for the last decade, we've always heard about news about just like global warming. And I would say most people around me like don't actually take it that seriously, which is sad. But I mean, how much can we regular folks really do, right? Besides going to Starbucks and not using straws anymore or using paper straws at AMC. I don't really know. I don't think I'm that eco-friendly, but I try to be with my stainless steel straws. But also, I think this is just like not even me being eco-friendly. This is just me being cheap because if you constantly use plastic straws, then I would have to constantly buy plastic straws, and this is just so much cheaper. I'm waiting for Avatar 2. F YouTube 10.2 says, when is Avatar 2 coming out? I feel like Avatar 1 was so long ago that I don't even remember the storyline. It's like one of those things. I was just telling my friend yesterday, I'm like, I don't even think I remember what Lilo and Stitch was all about, or if I ever even watched Lilo and Stitch, because it was so long ago. The Thor: Love and Thunder was a disappointment. Dr. Pikachu says, I think Christian Bale got too much of the spotlight considering he quit the Batman franchise. But what does him quitting the Batman franchise have to do with him getting too much attention in the Thor: Love and Thunder? Or maybe people miss him and then they just want to give him more of a role. I honestly didn't even know that he was a part of the Thor movie until like way later. And now that you're mentioning it, it's like kind of clicking. But I'm there for Thor and Natalie Portman, okay? Not there for Christian Bale, although I do think he's a wonderful actor. In December. Ooh, okay, nice. I wonder if it'll be like on Christmas Day. Yay, LOL. It's been 13 years since the first movie. Oh, wow, that is really long. I don't know when Lilo and Stitch was out either, but I know that was many years ago. Thor new movie sucks, MD says. I still want to watch it. I want to watch it and I want to make my own decision on that one. Hi, J. James. Did you like my mermaid short? Guys, literally, that's something I always wanted to do. Like, buy a fake mermaid fin tail thing and jump in a pool or the ocean. And even though it's always been on my bucket list, I totally forgot about it all these years until my 14-year-old friend reminded me to do that. So thank you. You know who you are. Hold on. Quit. Yep, the new Thor movie is not good, Jim Roy says. I have Disney Plus paying every month, JJ says, but I haven't even watched anything except the first time I signed up. Disney Plus, honestly, yeah, I don't have Disney Plus, but I think if I had to get another streaming service, like if I wasn't so cheap to get another one, and I don't have time for another one, to be honest, because I'm not even spending the time on my Netflix account, I feel like Disney Plus would be the only other one that I would get. It would definitely be Netflix first for me and still is, and then Disney Plus afterwards. But I just don't want to pay for another streaming service. Morning. Hi there, Birdistas. Welcome to the stream. I'm more hyped for Wakanda 2 movie. But when is that even coming out? Wakanda? Wait, it's not called Wakanda 2 movie. Isn't it called Black Panther? I don't remember when Black Panther came out, but I don't think that was that old, right? All right. So, oh, sorry, I was talking about climate change. So CNBC says more than 100 million Americans will be exposed to extreme heat by the year 2053, which honestly is kind of far from now. Hard to think and imagine. It says mostly in the South and Midwest. Heat records are falling around the world this summer, and scientists expect the climate change will make the problem worse in coming years. Next year, about 50 US countries, which are home to more than 8 million residents, are expected to experience heat index temperatures about 125 degrees Fahrenheit, according to a new model release on Monday by First Street Foundation, a nonprofit research and technology group working to assess climate risk. 30 years later, those extreme temperatures will be experienced in more than 1,000 countries. 1,000 counties, home to about 108 million Americans. So basically, a third of all Americans are going to be facing extreme temperatures. But it's weird since the last decade, I feel like even though we constantly talk about global warming and every year when it gets hot or it gets super, super cold, people are constantly talking about it in the news. I do feel like getting extra hot, but I'm not sure if the fear, like I'm feeling the fear more simply from what I'm reading on the news, or if I wasn't reading all this on the news, would I be as scared kind of about global warming and the temperatures and whatnot? So I don't really go out in the daytime because I don't want to get burned up and whatnot. And I usually sleep very late anyways. So even though it's gotten a lot hotter, I don't feel like it affects me that much because I'm usually a night owl and I go outside later anyways. But I do think that in the future, this is going to be pretty interesting on electricity bills being way higher, just people having to turn on the AC at all times. Maybe that would kind of hinder a lot of activities outdoors, right? Like, I can't imagine if it's like 100 degrees Fahrenheit, like nearly every single day, and people going to Disneyland as much as they do now, or like Disney World. So I think it will definitely change a lot of the things that we take for granted now. With even though if it's like 95 degrees or like 100 degrees, that's bad, but that's not every single day. So if we had that every single day, that would be wild. More news on this climate change stuff. Wait, hold on. I saw another one earlier. Okay, I didn't save that one. But and then the Vegas flooding. I don't I don't really have any close friends in Vegas to ask them like if it's as bad as they see in the news. So if you are from Vegas, would love to know down in the comment section below how bad it is over there with the floods. And I just don't understand like if that means the entire desert is flooded or it's just like the Vegas Strip area where all the shopping is and all the casinos are. Because all the images that I see are like people driving in water, and it's just insane. But I can't imagine that being like on the desert where there's like no stores around and whatnot. Ashton Kutcher said he was lucky to be alive after battling a rare disease that temporarily left him blind and deaf. I swear, just like every other day, there's like some celebrity coming out with like scary news. Well, Justin Bieber had the Ramsay Hunt syndrome scare, but recently I saw his posts with like his wife Hailey Bieber, and he seems to be fine now. So at least he no longer, can't move one side of his face, which is pretty scary. I actually was talking to a friend of mine, and he told me that 2 months ago he got Bell's palsy, and I've never known anybody with Bell's palsy syndrome, and it was just, like, super scary for him because basically the same thing that happened to Justin Bieber happened to my friend, and luckily, everything's good, though, and he told me that afterwards, he went to a very, very good, what's it called? Not acupuncture. A very good acupuncturist, I think that's what it's called, um, or maybe I'm saying that wrong, but the people who do acupuncture for you, he told me that, like, because one side of his face literally just, like, would not move anymore, and he was diagnosed with Bell's palsy. He went well, the doctors, I guess, said that it could last for a long time, but then he went, I think it was advice from his family members to go and get acupuncture done, and he said that there was, like, these like electrodes that were like on place on his face professionally, of course, and like all the needles that were stuck on his face, and it actually worked, surprisingly. And I did not know about this, that that could be any fix. But as always, never health or financial advice on my channel. Do your own DD and make sure to consult a professional and not listen to some girl on her streams in order to cure your illnesses. Welcome, Dr. Pikachu, to Rubber Chicken YOLO Gang. Thank you very much for joining us over here as part of the community. I'm My best mate had Bell's palsy in true. I'm English fashion. Our friend group rallied around him to take the piss. What is that? Artistas, I don't know what that means. I hope your friend is all better, but my friend that I'm talking about, this didn't just arise out of nowhere. I asked him, like, is this like something that's completely new to you, or do you have family members that's had this? And he told me that he does know two members in his family tree that also had Bell's palsy. So I don't know. Maybe that's more genetics. Um, or we do have this thought that maybe we were like, me and my friends were all discussing it, and we're like, could it be a possibility to do with the fact of just COVID in the last 2 years and vaccinations? I don't know. Again, not health advice and tell you what to do with your bodies, but kind of coincidental that not just the celebrities, but regular folks as well see these, random health conditions coming up in the last 2 years. But now, honestly, COVID's been around. It will be around probably for a very, very long time. It's just going to be hard to say, if this is due to vaccinations or if this is due to catching COVID. Nobody will really be able to keep track or know anymore. But with Ashton Kutcher, this, I guess, is from 4 days ago. This was reported by Jerry News. Earlier this week, Ashton Kutcher revealed that about 2 years ago, he battled the rare form of vasculitis. I hope I'm saying that right. An inflammation of the blood vessels. He said, I had this weird, super rare form of vasculitis. I don't even know what that is. I've never heard of it. That like knocked out my vision. It knocked out my hearing. It knocked out like all my equilibrium. Kutcher said in an interview with Access Hollywood. You don't really appreciate it until it's gone, until you go. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to see again. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to hear again. I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to walk again. That is crazy scary. Kutcher confirmed that he has since fully recovered from the condition. Oh my God. I think this one is probably worse than the Ramsay Hunt syndrome, in my opinion. Like, to wake up one day and not be able to see, not be able to hear, that's crazy. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I would be able to react to that. But I guess for it to be kind of temporary, though, is a good way, in my opinion, to like wake you up and be thankful for all the little things that you have, and just like even your ability that we most people I think take for granted. I know I take my ability to hear and to see for granted. And it like really takes a moment for me to like think about how there are people out there who cannot use all of their vision or are blind or are deaf to like reappreciate all the things that I take for granted every day. Just like you don't really think about it until you either it's up in your face or you make yourself think about it or you come close to bad health. Like I think also again, I was talking about the wine, the drinking. I always feel like I need to do better and like fix myself up on my choices, my life choices, only when something goes wrong. Like I can't get up in the morning and I'm dying and I'm dizzy and I'm having a headache. And I realize like, okay, I totally did that to myself. Why am I such an idiot? My like liberals, what? Can't get burned if you go to bed at 4 a.m. I think we're lucky it's getting more hot and not more cold. I don't worry about it myself. See, the thing is, like, I feel like when it's really, really cold, it doesn't make it in the news as much as like when it's really hot. Like it is just crazy hot these days. What's this one? Oh wait, hold on. Saw this other post about Texas today and the heat, the extreme heat in Texas. See if I can find. But it was something about how in Texas it's just getting hotter and hotter. Okay, I don't think I can find that post. But in Texas it's getting really, really hot and they're expecting like eventually 20 years from now, probably like more than 50 days within the year, you're gonna get like 3 digits. So you're gonna have like over 100 degrees Fahrenheit in Texas eventually or coming soon. And right now they're already getting multiple days with like triple digits. My mom lost her taste and smell. Oh my god, just like I did, as YouTube says. She when she got COVID back early last year. Oh my okay, and never got it back. I'm so sorry to hear. Okay, so she got it early last year. So like probably at least a year now, maybe coming close to a year and a half. Okay. Again, I don't know what will happen to your mom later on if she'll maybe gain it back, but I do have this story where my brother's friend, I think I told you guys this, that my brother has a friend that also lost his taste and smell during COVID. And that was like I think also last year. And he lost it for a good half a year and just kind of thought that it would never come back. And then it did come back literally after 6 months. So again, don't know what would happen. I do see on the news that for some people it lasts longer, like the loss of taste and smell than others. And then for some folks it comes back, for some folks it doesn't. Like for me, it took I want to say more than a week, but definitely under 2 weeks to like get my taste back. But my smell, honestly, I think I have it back like 90%. But there is a part of me that constantly questions maybe my nose is forever like my smelling, my ability to smell is forever changed. But it's just like so minor that I can't I can't say for sure that it's changed forever. But I still think that it is a little bit. Just cuz like whenever I smell my old perfumes that I know the scent of before COVID versus now after having COVID, just a little off, just a little bit off. Oh, thank you, Kaluda. Thank you for the rose. You're so sweet. In my opinion, these health conditions have always happened to people. Just the social media generation are reaching an age now for it to start happening to them and post it up all on the internet. True. That is a take that I do agree with. I think with social media now and just kind of like it's kind of the norm now. Do y'all remember back then when the internet was filled with only posting happy, good days. Now it's like the norm. Like, not the norm for every single person, because most people I know still don't post like as many videos on social media as they do just like pictures. So I know, like, right now Instagram's trying to move all to, like, want to be TikTok, making all these videos, getting people to make more reels and whatnot, more videos, videos, videos. Everything's like all about videos. But most people that I know are still just on the pictures. Uh, and still, I think it'll take some time for people to like all be posting videos, and maybe everyone will have their own YouTube channel in the future. I seriously believe in that, though. I think Google's going to take over, and Google is going to destroy every single competitor, TikTok included, eventually. Like, I made content on using just the shorts ability on Google, so on YouTube, versus making videos on TikTok. And obviously, like, TikTok is much better, in my opinion, in like making the actual content, helping you edit it, than YouTube. But I think give YouTube a couple years, and they will eventually catch up. But anyways, people are posting more than ever just about their lives and their health symptoms and whatnot. So yeah, you're right, Bardistas. That could be a thing of why we're seeing it more and more. My best Wait, hold on. Okay, caught it all up. So yeah, that's pretty much. Is there anything else that I thought was pretty interesting under? Hold on. I'm looking through my album where I saved it under for the Luci show. Oh, okay, yes. There's something weird that I wanted to share with you guys. Ice cream flavors. This is from Yahoo News. Apparently in the UK, and Bardi says you can confirm with us on this one. Uh, it says UK-based designed Enya Hindmarch launched the Ice Cream Project, debuting several eye-opening flavors at its London pop-up shop this summer, including mayo, ice cream, mayo-flavored ice cream, oats, and baked beans. So you can actually get like a ketchup mayo flavor, apparently, in this UK-based ice cream pop-up shop. Honestly, if I was in the UK, I would probably go and check this out. Not sure if I would get mayo and ketchup, but I do like that. I do like a good mayo plus ketchup mix. Okay, just remembered I want to talk about Bella Poarch. I think that's how you say her last name, but Bella Poarch, where some of you guys probably know her as like TikTok famous. I never looked her up. I listened to the song Build a Bear without actually connect. Like, I've seen images of her, obviously, because she did like M to the B TikTok video, and that went viral apparently, and that's how she got like super famous. But I've like seen her face on the internet, and then I listened to Build a Bear or Build a Beach, and I didn't know that that was actually the same person for the longest time until recently. I listened to her song. I first saw it, I think, on TikTok, Living Hell, and I'm just obsessed with it. It's it's not often that like I'll hear just like a simple verse from a song and it's so catchy that it'll like play nonstop in my head. But I find that her song, Hey There Henry, um, but I think Bella Portia's Living Hell song is very catchy. So if you have not checked it out, definitely you can watch it. It's a pretty interesting music video as well. And honestly, I thought at first like she is just like famous off of TikTok. Like, I didn't think what her life was like. And I think like I judged a book by its cover without even noticing that I was judging a book by its cover. I always thought like, okay, like TikTok star, life's perfect. Probably lived a very, very good life even prior to becoming TikTok famous. I don't know why. I just like whenever people get really famous and their lives blow up with fame, I usually just think like, okay, their life's like really great and there's never any problems. But I watched this interview of her, and she actually had a pretty like rough upbringing. where she was adopted, and she was talking about how, like, I guess this is like a crazy story. Um, but apparently she says that she was adopted into a family where the father bought a farmhouse, like literal farm with like all these animals. And then she was told in the morning before school to like go and clean up the animal poop. And like that was her job. And like her other siblings didn't have to do that. And it was just like a very Cinderella like story. And I would have never guessed, just kind of like having watched her on TikTok and then seeing like her TikTok videos of all just like very happy stuff. I would never have made that connection. So again, goes to show you never know what people go through in their lives. I can confirm this ice cream shop to be true, Bardisa says. I can also confirm that anyone that makes mayo ice cream has a seat reserved in hell. I would honestly try it. Ketchup mayo ice cream. Don't knock it till you've tried it. I would like to try it. If that pop-up shop, if I lived in the UK, I would 100% try it. Hello, well, the pink and Doge colors look good. I saw the beginning now to go live. LOL. Thanks, Henry. Yeah, it's definitely unexpected, but I guess I'm no longer Doge blonde, guys. It's Doge blonde with a little bit of wine. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining me on this live stream. I gotta go, but stay positive, stay in the green, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.